Louise, I'm on my second week of taking one scoop with 400 ml of cold water. That goes down easy, but it seems that that's all my body allows me to take in, even when trying 30 minutes later after a few minutes. I'll be forcing my body not to throw up. So I was thinking the capsule hold 1 gram. A few of these with 300 ml of cold water and one scoop in 400 ml of cold water, and then just drink the water. Surely, if I take it all in capsules and then drink 800 ml of water, it'd be the same. So, good question, Amy, and I get this a lot. Like, can't I put Qenda in capsules? So there's a few answers to this. Like, the reason why Qenda tastes so bitter is when you have so much toxins in your body, bitter herbs just taste more bitter. I know when I had ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease, and I was riddled with parasites, candida infections, and I was really not in a good way. I used to have to pace up and down the kitchen. Like, I used to do three times up and down the kitchen, deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, and then just glug it. And then afterwards, to take my mind off my tummy turning, I used to go on social media and just scroll the Instagram feed just to get a dopamine hit to take my mind off my stomach. And yes, Qenda can taste that bitter when you first start having it. And then parasites do not want you having Qenda, and the other infections do not want you having Qenda. So it doesn't taste good. So we have to do what we can to make sure that it stays down. So I know you said you're having 400 ml in cold water. Like, one, always make sure when you're mixing the Qenda, you mix it in a protein shaker. That means that you're not smelling it, and then you're not also getting all the froth when you're drinking it. So one, make sure you have a protein shaker. Two, you can have it in a bit less. You can get away with like 300 ml of water, sometimes 350, so it's a little bit less water to drink. And I think JD answered this question already. What I recommend to people if they're struggling to drink it, just put one scoop in 150 ml of water, shot it down, another one scoop in 150 ml of water, shot it down, obviously mix it in a protein shaker, and then wash it down with the remainder of water. Because like you said, you can get 400 ml down, so if you're putting one scoop in 150 ml and doing that twice, that's only 300 ml of water that you're drinking, and then just wash it down with some more water. And then, yeah, scroll social media for 10 minutes to get your mind off it. And yeah, that's the best thing that I've found. Well, that's what I used to have to do, and that's what I recommend to clients. It's rare that obviously people don't like the bad taste, but because they paid for it, they drink it. But if you really struggle with the taste, like I said, one scoop in 150 ml, do that twice and wash it down with the remainder of water. You only need 650 ml of water total anyway, so that's a bit less than 800 ml that you was going for before, and it makes sure that you get it in 300 ml rather than 400 ml, and then you get in the 2 scoops. So yeah, that's what I've seen work for people. And your question was, surely if I put it in capsules, it'll be the same. The reason why Qenda isn't in capsules, and you may still see some benefits from capsules, I never really recommend it for quite a few reasons. When you mix the Qenda with the water, obviously you've got the herbs in the water going all the way through from mouth to anus, like your whole digestive system. So then if you've got any infections in the upper digestive system, the Qenda is going to be reaching that area and dealing with it. A lot of people have stomach infections and stomach ulcers, and it's even proven that H. pylori like infections create ulcers. And I believe it's exactly the same all the way down the digestive system. So the reason why we're mixing the Qenda with water is so these herbs can reach all the areas of the body, and the antifungals, the antivirals, the antimicrobial, and the antiparasitic herbs can actually deal with the infections all the way down the digestive system. So that is one of the reasons why we don't put it in capsules. Two, yeah, you've got to have 20 grams of powder, so that's a lot of capsules. That's like 20 capsules. Obviously, you said you can get 400 ml down. You can wash it down with another 10. You can wash it down with the rest capsules. But yeah, that is one of the reasons why we don't do it. It would be a lot of capsules. So the two reasons are it'd be a lot of capsules. Two, it doesn't reach all the digestive system, so it can't do the healing and sealing and detoxing on all the digestive system. And three, you're not guaranteed where capsules are going to come out your body. Like, I know when I was really suffering with diarrhea, I'd have capsules and I'd see the capsules come out in the toilet. And I'd be like, oh, for God's sake, when did them capsules open? Because they were still nearly fully formed in the toilet. So totally depends on your transit time and stuff. Obviously, I recommend doing it the way I said before, but that's also what I have to say about capsules. Would it still work if you had it in capsule form? Well, obviously, it wouldn't work on the upper digestive system. It'd only work once the capsules open. And at what point they open in your body, who knows? And yeah, so that's why we do it that way. So I'd recommend using a protein shaker, putting 1 scoop in 150 ml, shotting it, wash it down again with another 1 scoop in 150 ml, and wash it down with water. So that is the way that I recommend. But yeah, you can try capsules, but I don't recommend it. But like I said, it all depends on your transit time. So thank you for that, Amy Louise. Good question.